What's up, guys? It's the Badwolf. Once again, it is your main man in black, the international man of mystery. And we are here. That's for Leo Zagami out there. That's my man out there. It's funny. So many people were like, oh, the Illuminati's not real. You don't know any of those people, blah, blah, blah. Well, check out Leo Zagami's channel on YouTube and he'll let you know what's real and what's not. All right. I'm just bringing you guys the truth. You guys don't want to believe it. That's fine. If you want to believe in Jesus, not everybody, including all of his own people, believed in him. People don't believe in a lot of things. I've not met anybody, not even God, that everybody believes in what they say or do, and that's fine because you should have some discernment about what information you're doing. Pick and choose what you want, but have some type of code that you operate by. And if not, you're entitled to that. And if you don't, well, that's what we have law enforcement for. So to those law enforcement out there who are doing their job, we definitely want to say from here at Lovitica, we appreciate each and every one of you guys who do a good job. And to those people who are law enforcement who've come to me privately, I'm glad I was able to help you with your scenarios. And also, with that being said, to those law enforcement out there who've reached out to me or watched my videos, and I was like, you can't do certain things. You still cannot do right to travel, obviously, in your police cruiser, but you can do it with your home vehicles. And we now have a remedy for those officers, people of on the public side, who before when we said to not collect your compensation without being taxed, we do have a early preliminarily, we're testing this in small groups. It has been working so far to be able to get your compensation tax exempt. So make sure that if you do a consultation with me, let me know who and what you are. I do not care. I'm not going to hold it against you as long. Only thing I hold against anybody is if you're a dick. All right. And if you are a dick in real life, as long as you don't tell me you're one in real life, then I won't know. Act cordial to me. You'll get your information and we can go the opposite directions, or we can be cool. You can tell me some inside information. This goes to anybody, but it cannot be anything that has a security attachment to it. Okay. We don't do any of that stuff here. Okay. That being said, let's move on. So this particular video is going to be about right to travel in Pennsylvania. We have their code and we're going to go over it. So this won't be a terribly long video by any means. If anybody sees anybody using my video name likeness with my logos, okay, make sure they're talking in a negative way, call me out my name, clipping my videos and trying to make me sound stupid or something crazy like that. Make sure you hit that button over there to report them or the video or their YouTube channel. Okay. Otherwise, do not make any false accusations. If it's fair use, they're just talking about pure information, nothing personal or whatever else. That's fine. You don't have to do any of that. We're not trying to bother people just because they have a difference of opinion in interpreting something. Plus, at the same time, when they mention my name and whatever else, it actually, though they think it's negative publicity, goes pretty far because that means their entire database sees me, and then my numbers keep going up every day. I mean, I'm getting like 100 and some people a day. We're definitely going to hit 100,000. Like I didn't think that was going to happen. Now I'm pretty sure that the next couple of years, I mean, we should hit even half a mil. Hit half a mil. I might have to keep a promise. We gonna see. All right. So I digress. Let's get going over here. Once again, I don't have the page queued up, so let me get to it. Okay. Pennsylvania, we're coming for you, baby. All right. So as you can see by the title up here, legislative state, Pennsylvania, U.S. All right. And their code is 1303. Let's see what they say. Now remember, I already made videos for you guys to find it in yours. So as I come across each state with a consult, people who pay me to help them out and get their packets good, I will use their code if it's a state we haven't done before. In this case, it's Pennsylvania. So here it says vehicles of non-residents. Now, vehicles is a generic term. The word non-resident means non-resident, reside and enter. This means you've left the private world as a national, and you well, actually, I'm going to say this correctly. A resident is somebody who has left the private as a national, a state citizen, or a non-resident, and then joined the public as a public member, officer, employee, U.S. citizen. Remember, if they made you go home and get that piece of paper with your all capitalized name on there, which is conspicuous format in the UCC under UCC 1-201 definitions, I think it's letter H or something like that, or just definitions under the word conspicuous. And in Black Law's dictionary, it is capitis demutio maxima. When you use that name and that zip code, you told them you were a resident, a resident. You left the private and joined the public. You're a member of theirs now on whatever level. So if they told you to prove residency, that means at that point in time before then, you were considered a non-resident. They couldn't find you in their system. So they had to have you register as a resident, which you still are and have a non-resident side, your private side, but not with your name because your name has been tainted. It is now forever going to be looked at as a resident unless you create an affidavit to remove such, maybe even submit it to the court or get it notarized, et cetera, et cetera. But if they can still find your name, they're going to use that. But if you have your own document and that's more recent, then you've updated it and you can use that to fight in court. Gem drop. So vehicles of non-residents. So in this case, we're looking at this, that the name James C. Lovett has been tainted. It is a resident. But my trust with a different name that I did not register, because there's no law that says I have to register a private trust, is in fact a non-resident. So the vehicle is owned by my trust. Ergo, it is exempt from registration, the vehicle. My trust is exempt because I don't have to register it. So I've got an exempt trust, an exempt name of that trust, and I'm exempt from registration. So in Pennsylvania, A, general rule, a non-resident owner, so in this case, it's the trust, of any foreign vehicle. Well, that vehicle is foreign because I own it. I get to define it. It is owned by my foreign private trust, which they cannot find in their system as a resident or their property. It's not registered. May operate or permit the operation of a vehicle within this Commonwealth. So Pennsylvania is a Commonwealth. Without registering the vehicle in this Commonwealth or paying any fees to the Commonwealth, provided the vehicle at all times when operated in this Commonwealth is duly registered and in full compliance. Okay, so hold on. So it's saying it needs to be registered. Okay, so it's registered to the trust. The title should be signed over to the trust. You are the trustee for it. You do not own it. You operate it. And in full compliance with the registration requirements of the place of residence, of residence. So where is the vehicle resided? In the trust. So within your own paperwork, are you compliant? Yes. Of the owner, which is the trust in this case. And further, provided the vehicle is not, so we have to go through these things. All right, can we make this, let's see. All right, I was gonna make it the screen bigger. I don't see where the option is on this one, so it's whatever. Okay. All right, so moving right along. Gotta love the Muppets. Used for the transportation of persons for hire. Hire means commerce, commercial, for profit. Okay. Or compensation or for profit. Profit also means commercial, corporation, corporate. Two, regularly operated in carrying on business within the Commonwealth. You're using it as pleasure. Business is their word, and that's the name of the game. And it says regularly. So can you do some business with it? Yeah, but you can't do it all the time because then they got to get paid. You're using the roads they and their people paid for, or people paid for, they maintain and administer governance over the public for profit. They want their cut. So then they can give us better streets. I don't know how about you guys, but my streets ain't looking so great. Or the vehicle cannot be designed, used, or maintained primarily for the transportation of property for hire. Once again, for hire, commercially. Compensation for profit, and not subject to the reciprocity under Section 6144 relating to vehicle registration and licensing. So if it's not required, like a tank or a CDL or whatever else, you're good. 4, special mobile equipment if not also required. Okay, if you're carrying around, towing something, or it's, funky, dangerous, you got a damn cannon on it, the Batmobile, stuff like that. Or B, transportation of persons for hire. We already went through that. We know we're not doing that. Carrying on business. Nope, we're not doing that. Cannot be what? Members of armed forces. A member of the armed forces of the United States who is serving on active duty is duty in this Commonwealth, which means on paper, need not register a personal passenger vehicle in this Commonwealth if the vehicle is registered in the state of his residence. And then trailer as part of a registered combination. If the trailer you're pulling has to be registered, you're towing something dangerous, some liquid or whatever the hell, then you have to be licensed. You got to get the whole thing done as a combination. Now, they've updated this in 94, 98, 92. So it's current. Now, of course, after I make videos like this, they may decide they want to update it a little bit more, try to make it a little bit more, taught. But the remedy has to still be there, people, no matter what they write. So I'm trying to teach you guys. Now, can you as a non-resident, so you're not even really, I'm not going to say you shouldn't be here, but if you're here illegally, okay, but the term non-resident can cover a lot of different people and things. So as a non-resident, can you register your car in PA? Yes. I like how they say, the good news is, drum roll, please. Yes. Non-residents can register cars in Pennsylvania under certain conditions. You just need proof of valid insurance. But a national doesn't need this. A private person doesn't need this, though you should be bonded. And we already made videos on how to get insurance either as a foreign driver or non-owner insurance, non-owner driver insurance, using a DOT number, talking to the manager at, whatever insurance company, using your passport has worked. Some people created their own ID. So there you have it. Pennsylvania people, there you go. Why? Because other people in Pennsylvania kept asking me and whatever else, and we did consultations, so I had that one ready. So there you go. That's right to travel. That's the code that you need. Now, mind you, if you do right to travel, you should have bought my top stop letter for educational reasons to be able to help your case, your scenario. You'd want to use that along with your state's non-resident code, legislative code, as to how you're operating, and use those in conjunction if you have to go to court. Now, I'm going to make a video on the ins and outs that you can use, and I'll have like two different levels, one for the basic stuff you need to do, and then for anybody who wants the comprehensive, which would be everything that I've learned, the good, the bad, the ugly. Those will be also on the seminars page. So either go back and join the Black Site 32, the newsletter, which case when I put those things out, you guys will be the first ones to know about them. You guys will also be the first ones to know when the free ones are coming out. And if I change channels or platforms, you guys will be the first to know about that, or any offers that I will provide. So that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. Enjoy, and thank you for supporting. Have a great day, good people. Stay beautiful and wonderful. Oh, and by the way, ladies, YouTube keeps telling me that you guys have not subscribed as much as the guys. Just saying. I mean, I don't care male or female. I'm just saying that if they're going to put it out there like that, I'm just saying that means you guys should help a brother out. All right. I believe in you. So let's get it going. Help me to get to 100,000 so you guys can quit hearing me complain about it. And I can put that button right there. And that will be dedicated to all of you guys because you guys made that happen. I couldn't do it by myself. I'm not like some of these other gurus where it's all about them. And it's you guys need to do everything I say and whatever else. I'm telling you right now, it's dedicated to you guys. So thank you for all those people who subscribe, with the bell like icons, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna keep bringing you guys this knowledge as long as you guys keep wanting me to do it. So let's go. Let's get to 100,000. From there, we'll see what's good. Take care.